Time for something a little bit different today on Theme Park Worldwide. Now, as you know, we don't just cover theme parks here on the channel. Obviously, we've been on a theme park trip where we've done Lightwater Valley and Flamingo Land, and them vlogs are now online here on the channel. But while we're here in Yorkshire, we couldn't come to York, could we, John?
No, you can't not come to Yorkshire and do this wonderful historic city of York.
The historic city, obviously it's got a million attractions, dungeons, but it's also got a lot more to it as well, like the castle walls.
Well, you've got the castle walls, you've got several museums, you've got the NRM just over there.
You might remember last time we did go and have a little look around the Railway Museum, which is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was only about 5-10 minutes in.
Yeah, we're going to have a good proper look round today, so it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we've done a London vlog before. York is a beautiful city, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't, it's like we said, you can't not do this city and not.
Definitely. So obviously York has lived local for a lot of his life, so he knows a lot. He's going to put some interesting facts in for you guys, I'm sure.
Well, in some of the low times I've come in the centre of York, it's one of the it's now one of it's one of the first twin cities with its historic self.
There you go. So what's this building then to start off? What's this this building we're coming into just here?
Oh, this is one of the many entrance gates into the city, the Middlegate, one of the.
So basically the whole city used to have the wall go all the way around.
And this was, it really like was one where the royals, when they came visiting sea, came through, I think. Yeah, well,
there you go. So we're sort of, when you go through this gate, you're sort of in the centre now of the city.
So like old city, like London was a wall city, you enter the old city, go up the walls now.
Oh, there we go.
Up on the walls.
We can actually go up it, can we? Never actually done this before, so yeah, like I say, if you want to see attractions and theme parks and that sort of thing, this probably isn't the vlog for you. If you want to see York and everything it's got to offer, and a good review of the main attraction, which is the York Dungeon, then stay tuned. It's going to be good fun, like I say, something a little bit different here on the channel, because while we're here at the theme parks, we like to cover a bit of everything. Let's go. So we're at one of the corners now. It's amazing how this thing's still standing. Like, how old are we talking, John, for this?
2000. If you think about going back to Romans, maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's amazing how it's still standing. I mean, it's quite high up. You've got to be a good 40, 50 feet up. I mean, like John was saying, just all this, you'd be able to see for miles. Obviously, all this.
Defensively, it's good.
All this property's been built up over the years. You'd have seen for a long way around. So this is one of the corners. I assume is the four corners? Is it pretty much a big square? Is it, or is it?
I think it's more of a bigger circle, but
yeah, all different corners on it and stuff. And what would you say this corner was used for then?
There's more. Well, obviously, if you could possibly see, I think there's some arrow slots.
Arrow slots underneath.
I think plus some sort of stuff and a bit more defensive. But there is a big room under there because there's a door down there.
Door on the side.
It's shut off, which we know.
We were just saying whilst we were walking around about the property around here is worth an absolute fortune.
Some of them can worth a few $100,000 or even up to $1 million, especially if down by the river.
Definitely, it's nice how they keep this, you know, still standing there. I bet a lot of money has to be spent on keeping it up. So here's a little map then of where we're walking. So obviously
we came from there, past Victoria Bar, not all the way down to Bale Hill.
And this is where it stopped. So this is obviously over time it's just come down and stuff, I suppose.
Yeah.
So we've got a cross over here now.
But these are the four main entrances to the city.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, obviously you probably find it a bit boring now.
No, I do enjoy it.
You've seen it plenty of times,
actually,
but for me never doing it.
I've barely walked around the walls.
Yeah, it's interesting. So we've got a crossover here now, have we? And
crossover and then
match up with the next part.
All around it is.
Yeah. So this here is Clifford's Tower.
Yeah.
You actually pay to get up that, can't you, as well?
You pay to get in, yeah.
Pay to get in.
This is a nice city and nice.
I think there is some steps somewhere, isn't there?
And
you get just the same sort of view. If you go, oh, we've got a Victorian carousel out as well.
Yeah.
I wasn't there last year.
No. What's it just on the back there? It's just the York Castle Museum.
It's a funny little building, this, isn't it, really?
I know.
Quite a nice view up here. Like you say, you don't really need to pay to go up into it, because you're only going about another, what, 30, 40 feet higher than what we are. It's nice. York Castle Museum, that's that another paid one, is it, that one? Another paid museum. Obviously the best museum has definitely got to be the Railway Museum, and it's free to get in.
It's free entry, owned by the SMG, Science Museum Group, SMG.
Yes, it's really good. I can't wait to have a good proper look around there again. Really enjoyed having a little look last time. Obviously I've not been in there since I was a kid, so I enjoyed that, and we'll be having a proper good look around in there today. All sorts of stuff in there, you know, shows you how trains have developed really over the years. It's really, really nice.
300 years of this heritage, and this place, Yorkshire, Doncaster, Sheffield, York, the home of the steam locomotive in effect.
This is my favourite street in York. Do you want to know why? Because what's it called? Tower Street. Formerly Castlegate Poston Lane, but I think its new name of Tower Street is a much better name. You can probably all guess why. Welcome to Tower Street. Towers Trading just on the left, Resort Box Office on the right.
Underneath the courthouse.
So that's Betty's Cafe and Tea Rooms there. So that was an interesting fact, John.
Well, since it's really that popular and really that good, you can sometimes, if you've got a really bad day, have queues coming outside it just to sit down and have some tea.
That's crazy. I mean, that's true. I mean, it's just gone 10 o'clock. And look how busy it is in there now. I'm glad to think that on a weekend. Bear in mind today's a Monday.
Yeah, but still. It's really nice, and I haven't been there myself, I know it's really nice. The cakes
I went to one in Harrogate before.
Well, that's the first one, then this one.
Established 1919.
Almost 100 years.
Wow, I bet they'll do a big celebration for that.
Oh, I bet they will do, both of them.
Typical me now, we're going to go and find a Greggs, but first I'm going to stop at a rival baker's called Coupland's.
A nicer, better quality, I think.
Oh, but I'm going to try some of their cheese straws, because I've never seen cheese straws like this before. So I'm going to try some nice cheese straws from this bakery. Looks very interesting. So it's an early one, but it's Sean's food review from Coupland's Quality Bakers. I'm not going to say quality is very, very true. These cheese straws, look at them. Probably the nicest cheese straws I've ever had.
See?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
10 out of 10. 5 for £1 as well. What a bargain. But I'm not going to risk the sausage rolls. I'm going to go for something like what I do know. And the nation knows, of course, heading to the Yorkshire Greggs in York. I've never experienced this Greggs before, so it's a new Greggs credit for myself. There it is, Greggs of York. Them sausage rolls were good. So we're now in Shambles.
Yeah, the Shambles.
A bit of a shambles, there we go.
That's what you call.
But look at this is amazing. Apparently, I forgot who told us this, but apparently it inspired
Oh, I don't know about it.
Diagon Alley. Apparently, you can see if it did.
If it's bigger than some why they inspired it, if you look all the way down.
I mean, look at this. It does look very much like Diagon Alley. I mean, look how small the road is. Look at that, it's crazy. You won't fit a car down here.
You don't fit a car, but a small one.
Maybe a little smart car. I mean, look at this. Look how close the building is there. The camera doesn't really do it justice. It's really weird. It is like something out of Harry Potter. Just got to go and find Ollivanders now.
Anywhere, Black Cauldrons, anywhere.
I mean, look at all this. Amazing. How have the buildings ended up like this then? Have they just
It's just throughout the
year just collapsed? So it wasn't built as theming to look like this then?
No, it's genuine historic 100 years old.
Like that. Even the window, it's all slanted.
Lovely little chocolate stuff.
Little sweet shop.
Open soon.
Look at that one there. Surprised it's still there. Yeah. No busking outside these premises, John.
No buskers down here.
There you go.
Down Parliament Street.
No busking allowed. There you go. Put your kit away.
Don't have any.
Don't you? I'd be worried if you didn't. Feel sorry for the ladies.
It depends what kit you want about.
Really good there. Shambles, aka Diagon Alley. I reckon it's definitely. Look, like you stand here now. Look at all the little, cute little, you know,
shops,
signs and stuff coming off. It does look like Diagon Alley. It really does look like
maybe
it.
inspired J.K. Rowling.
I reckon it could have done. I mean, look at it. It is really unique. You can't get this anywhere else, really.
It's got something Facebook page.
Apart from Universal Orlando Resort that have actually built Diagon Alley, which I must admit, if you've not seen that vlog, check it out. When I first walked into that area, it was, you know, it blew me away. It's one of the best, if not the best, most immersive theme park area in the world. Beautiful what they did there at Universal. Really, really nice. Whip my gates. That is the strangest name ever.
The longest name of the shortest street.
It's what, sorry?
Shortest street.
Longest name
For the shortest street. There you go. Interesting fact there.
It goes from here to that hairdresser's.
And that's it. And it's called Whip My Gate.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Interesting fact there. The locals. Back on the wall now after a nice little walk down Shambles, aka Diagon Alley, and nice Greg's and a Coupland's. Back on the wall, just having a little walk round. Going to get some nice views now of the Minster, I think. Yeah. Just round this corner.
We've still got scaffolding for a few £1 million restoration.
At least it is being restored though. There's actually some fence on this bit. I was surprised that there was no fence around some bits earlier on. Surprised they get away with it in this day and age. That's a nice view there, York Minster. Obviously later in the vlog we'll get a little bit closer to it. Go and have a little look.
Sadly, we have to pay to go in, but if you're York resident, you get going for free.
Yeah, it's nice of the locals. Really, it should be free to get in, really. But it's like the Notre Dame in Paris, one of the most famous sort of cathedrals out there.
Size of the Minster, maybe a little bit bigger.
Oh, it's a lot bigger. Yeah, it's a lot bigger building. It's nice though, it is. And it's free to get in as well. You can walk around the top as well, then if you can do on that.
You can do on that, but you pay to go up.
Again? You pay twice?
I think you do sort of like a little package thing at the beginning, you pay to go up.
Okay.
If you just want to walk around the Minster, you pay to do that. Then say if you decide to go up later on, you want to go up there, then you have to pay a bit.
I can upgrade. There we go.
But if
Your
you're
Minster.
resident, you still pay to go up.
Back up the wall, back up the wall. Where are we going? Back up the wall. Here we got some nice LED lighting. That dates back a few thousand years, I reckon.
It's my dread.
Ooh, like this. Even in there. Yeah. Another little attraction there.
Quite cheap.
Yeah, not bad at all. Richard III experience. York Minster there. And the sirens of York. The beautiful bells and then the sirens. There we go. Oh, I like that bell. Shame there's been ruined by sirens. There we go. That's a nice sounding bell, that.
Nice, great historic building.
Nice little model of the area here at York Minster. Beautiful building. Always works seems to be going on it, doesn't it? Luckily not around the front. It's nice to be able to see the front. That window, very impressive.
It's the nicer one, which is the rose window around the corner, but you can't go in too far to pop go see.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Someone knows how to decorate the tree. We're in an all year round Christmas shop. It's a nice classic decoration. Little shops like this, they've got quite a bit of character. I like the audio. In the Disney store now. Not one of the nice, new, unique shops of York, but we've still got to come in and have a little look. Are you looking forward to California, John?
Oh yes.
Disney fun?
More Universal, but Disney will be just as good.
Definitely. It's Lotso hugging bear who smells the strawberries. One for Charlotte there. Bullseye. The cushion smells strawberries as well. No, just the bear. Oh, I just can't wait to begin.
Don't forget flounder.
Pinocchio. Mini version of Disney Dreams going on here. A bit of digital mapping. Feel like I'm back at Disneyland Paris, don't they? It's not really picking up amazing on the camera, but a bit of digital mapping for you. Really enjoyed having a good proper look around York. Like John said, it's a very historic city, really nice, lots to see. We've still got one of the highlights coming up, which is going to be the Railway Museum. That's after we've done the quality mealing attraction. The York Dungeon, obviously as you know with these dungeons we can't film inside, but we'll give you a really good review when we come out. The last time we did this, last year, it was a year ago actually,
yeah.
And we loved it, didn't we, John? It
Yeah,
was
I sort of say it's one of the better dungeons.
definitely, I think this and Blackpool, I love the London one, but
well, this one will have a bit of interaction, especially in torture scene.
Definitely, look how small the building is that it's in. And it's still one of the best. It's got a really nice, cosy atmosphere to this one. Well themed, obviously. This one here, if you don't know a bit of history about it, it was
the second one built.
And also smallest, and it had to be sort of constructed.
Every couple of years, whenever there's a major flood, they will have to invest major money. Like the last one was £2 million.
Completely redid the scenes, and also it's because the river basically is just at the bottom, just there, so it floods quite easy. But let's get inside. Like I say, no cameras inside, but we'll give you a good review when we come out of the York Dungeon. So we just come out then of the York Dungeon. I do really like that dungeon. You're in there for around 70 odd minutes. Depends on your group really, just over an hour. Just a nice length I think for an attraction here, sort of in the middle of York. Yeah, it's just right. Really good mixture of scenes in there. So what have you got in there? What's different then compared to some of the other dungeons?
You got two new scenes. The very first thing you enter.
Yeah, the very first scene, like in a church and you're trying to escape. John got picked out in that.
Yeah, I got picked out. You got your head chopped off.
I got my head chopped off for being a southerner, even though I'm not a southerner because I'm from the Midlands. Yeah, it was good. You got classic scenes in there like Torture, uses pretty much the same gags in there.
Torture, the Blade.
But the best one, definitely the Doctor in there. He was great, wasn't he?
I always liked the Torture though.
I did like the Torture. He was good, but my favourite scene in there is definitely the surgeon. I love it.
So it all depends on which actors you get.
He was really loving his job. He wasn't there.
If you don't love your job, then you don't.
Yeah, definitely. Big up to the actors in there. They did a great job. Not quite as good as the run I had last year, I don't think. But yeah, it was good. Obviously, this attraction doesn't feature any rides in. Doesn't have an extra miss at the end.
Basically, from here down to the bottom, more or less the length.
But even though we are ride enthusiasts. Well, I hope you know that. You're always a theme park channel.
I'm watching it.
but yeah, we actually prefer this without having a ride at the end. I think it keeps you more immersed into it.
Some people don't, but we do. We like something.
I would like to see them update the finale scene. Basically, it's like the one in the old Tully Street dungeon, if you remember. You did Tully Street.
I did Tully Street.
You didn't do
I did get to Tully Street.
Oh, you missed out a classic. Where you get, it burns and then it spins round to make it look like it's been burnt for witchcraft. Yeah, it's alright, it's not a finale scene.
No, that's probably where they got it from anyway, when they revamped it.
It's not a finale scene. I'd like to see him update it with a better finale scene. Maybe something a bit like the Witches of Warwick. I really like that finale scene. It's scary, that is.
Do something for York, though, a twist for York.
Definitely. But no, really nice attraction. Did enjoy it. Great acts in there as well. Really good. Make sure you come and check it out there if you are down here in York. Like I said, don't come and expect it to the biggest dungeon, but it might be the smallest, but it's one of the best, definitely. Really good theming in there. You can't tell you're in. Yeah, you really feel like you're going down into this dungeon, don't you? It's really good.
Down.
Yeah, really nice. Considering it's only from there to there, it feels like obviously when you're in there. Yeah, it's really good attraction. Check it out. I give that run probably 7 out of 10 for that one. What about you?
7.6.
Yeah, 6 or 7. We've had better runs, but it all depends on the action on the day for that. Really, really good. So we're now going to one of my favourite places. It is the National Railway Museum. Now, as much as I love theme parks, I did used to really, really enjoy railways, and I still do. I mean, obviously I'm more into theme parks now, but I still do have a Hornby model railway inside my loft
somewhere
at home. So I am very interested in trains, so we're going to have a good look round this. We only had, 15-20 minutes max last time, as it was shutting after a day at Lightwater Valley, so going to have good. It's free to get in. Of course, donations are accepted as well.
Or gifts and shops.
All the gift shops. Let's have a good look round. It's going to be nice, this. Some great stuff to see. Here's a little funny one for all the enthusiasts out there. It's the Container Cafe. Not going to mention why it's funny, but I'm sure you can all guess. Ship Container Cafe. Starts off by having a look at Eurostar then. For those of you that didn't know, Eurostar, of course, links up London to Paris and Brussels. And it's having a brand new fleet of trains. Here's a little look at the tunnel, look at that. The good thing about the museum here, you can get up close and personal. Some of them you can even go inside, as you'll see. And Eurostar. Nice model, just showing how. Sort of how it all is. You don't realise how big the tunnel is really until you see a model of it. If you look at compared to the size of that bench and a person stood next to it. Look at this, they didn't build them like that anymore. What's your interesting fact, John, about this one?
Well, it's named after one of the greatest prime ministers we've had, and this is one of the very last few trains, I think the last train that did a state funeral.
There you go. All this. It's great how you can get up close and personal and have a good look inside. All for free as well. Just gonna have a look on the bullet train, look at this. This is one where you can actually go in properly inside this one, have a look. Really good. Where are we going today then, John?
Where the Japanese decide to take us.
Let's go to Tokyo and let's go and do Tokyo Disney Sea.
Oh, that would be amazing if there's straight we go there. So nice, so much better than what we get on our networks.
Yeah, this
is a high speed train, so we can't. Well, until HS2's now.
Oh, I didn't know that
Okay, I'm coming. All go. Take your seats, please. Get ready to bar.
The train now staying at platform 2 with the 10:36 Seaside Special going at all stations to Sunny Bay. We'd like to apologise to passengers waiting on platform 9 for the late running of the 9:45 service to Anytime, which is delayed due to a signalling failure at Gremlin Junction. Thank you. Doesn't change these days with delays, does it?
This is the first train going over 100 miles an hour.
So nice to be able to get up close to these though. No, I keep saying it, but it's great. Yeah, the fact there's not barriers around it all and everything. You know, it is really good.
Climbed up into them.
There she is, the mallard. Huge wheels on that.
Or 6 driving wheels. Look at actually such a view. One of 6 of that mass of its type in the world.
Still another 5 more then, is there?
There's still 5 more. No, I think that 3 of them can still steam, and the others are. One of them's still in this country on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. I think that one's to Nigel Grezzy. That still steams.
There you go. Underneath the train, you've got a great little scare maze under here. It's already got the speakers in. Has some strobes attached, shining up.
And daring to attach anything to the train.
Good sound effects down here. Great to be able to see underneath.
And the working logic.
This thing's secure. I wouldn't fancy this dropping on me, would you?
Well, no, it's on a few tons of metal, steel.
This just shows how huge this place is. Remember, this is only one of 2 huge rooms. Obviously, this is the Great Hall. Still got another massive room over the other side as well. Absolutely huge. If you love trains and railways, or even if you don't, even if you just want to, you know, if you're in York, come and check it out. It's, you know, it's really great to get so close to the trains. Some really good old trains and new trains, all sorts. Wherever we go, we can't escape rides. Motion simulator.
Well, that record breaking 26 mile journey.
There we go. Let's just hope it wasn't wobbling quite like that.
Oh, yeah.
The Mallard experience.
There we go.
Platform 9 3/4 there. Wonder where we're going.
Somewhere.
So much stuff to look around.
This stuff is archived, stuff which has been on the railway, some yet to be installed, some to be. Somewhere over here is someone's desk, can't remember whose it is.
Great. Such a big place.
And let you wander around the warehouse.
It's crazy. This is the other room that they've got here.
Now this
Not
is
quite as big as the Great Hall, but this looks great, doesn't it?
Oh, but this is what you call fusion. This is on fusion with Disney. Maybe better.
I wouldn't quite go that far, but it's nice. It's nice how they've made a bit of a fake platform to make you feel like, you know.
You're about to board these locomotives.
Yeah, it's nice. So you saw some great shots there in the National Railway Museum. Like I say, it's free entry. Of course, we do recommend giving a donation. It's a great museum in there.
Yeah.
It's great for free, isn't it?
Great for free, great for entertainment and all that.
Definitely, yeah. As you saw, we got some nice shots of the turntable. Really, really good. You know, absolutely love that. Really good. Probably my highlight of the day. Dungeons as well. It's been great walking around. The wall was awesome earlier. And of course, thanks again to John for some interesting facts on York. Not been the longest vlog. But it's just been nice to show you a little bit different. Obviously, we've done a Barcelona vlog, we've done a Paris vlog, we've done a London vlog. So thought let's show you a bit of a smaller sort of city. You know, obviously, yeah, it might not be as impressive as London, you know, and some of the others, but it's got some good free stuff.
Yeah, it's good free stuff and amazing little shops you won't find anywhere else.
Definitely worth checking out. Diagon Alley was good as well. Shambles, we liked it. Good Greg's as well worth checking out. Coupland's really, really good there for the cheese straws. That's it for this vlog. Coming up next, we're actually going to be at Fantasy Island, so that's going to be good, followed by Leesburg. So it's going to be really, really good here on Theme Park Worldwide. John, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining us in these 3 vlogs. You're going to see plenty of John this year, and mainly, of course, in California mega trip. It's going to be absolutely awesome. We're not just going to be visiting the theme parks, though. Of course, we'll be doing things like this. We'll be seeing some of the local sites around Hollywood and LA. It's going to be great, isn't it?
Always.
It's going to be really good. So thanks, John. And yeah, it's been really, really good. What's that mean? It's time to do, John. It's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys, from York. York, Yorkity, York, York. Love a Yorkie. No.